Alright. Yo, what is going on, you guys? It is your hosts, T Money Plays and JDog1302J.
What's up, everybody?
Guest star, Wild Push, also known as Thawing Panic. Whichever you want to go by, but we call him Wild Push on our channel here.
Again.
And today, the podcast is Season 4, Summer Heat. And to end Season 4 off, we're going with Episode 4, Modern Warfare 3, Zombies Has Lore to it. Let's talk about that, you guys. Alright, and we are back. Alright, so this is going to be a good one to talk about today. And thank you to everyone who is tuned in over on Twitch, YouTube, and Kick. Thank you guys for tuning in to today's podcast. It's going to be a great podcast. We're talking about zombies and the lore behind it, and especially with Modern Warfare 3 zombies and little hidden Easter eggs we might have found. Moderator J-Dog is in the chat. Also, he's in the podcast. Same with moderator Thawing Panic. He's also in the chat and in the podcast. So feel free to go ahead and chat if you guys have anything to add to it. But without further ado, we're going to get into this. First, J-Dog.
Who pre-ordered the game?
First of all, yeah, who pre-ordered the game? I'm raising my hand.
Oh, maybe I should.
I did.
Technically I did, but I didn't. But because I canceled it. Because T-Money was like, just pre-order it and cancel it. It was like $100 and something. So hopefully I don't get charged.
Alright. And then,
But
Wild Push.
No, I canceled it. Sorry.
Yeah. What about you, Wild Push? Did you?
No, I'm missing out this time.
Well, darn. Give me a second here. I'm gonna fix my mic real quick.
I might get the cheap one. Like I don't need the fucking $100 version. Like at least like fucking $70-$60 one I can do. I'm down with that.
I'm amazed I didn't because I'm a Zombies fan.
Yeah, me too. Me too, man. That's the only reason why I was like, yo, I'm gonna get it because the zombies.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I'm still waiting to get Vanguard. I know I shouldn't even buy that one, but
Vanguard.
Yeah, do not buy it. Do not buy it.
Okay. J-Dog has left the chat.
Oh man, no, I'll pick it up
Vanguard.
for a buck.
Do not buy Vanguard. Vanguard sucks ass, bro.
Oh man.
Like I got Vanguard and I totally regretted it.
Yeah, apparently it's really really bad.
It is complete ass. Complete utter ass. It was a disappointment of a fucking game.
I haven't played it, and I wanted to play it because I dig the whole like World War I, World War II type thing. But when I heard and saw things, I was like, yeah, nah, I'm not gonna get it. Like
Mhm.
this is Call of Duty Black Ops fucking what was it? Black Ops 4 all over again. Or makes no sense. It sucks.
Oh yeah. Well, I'm really psyched for MW3 because I thought the trailer was not too bad. I don't know how other people feel about it.
I love the trailer, dude. I did a reaction on my channel, by the way, and
Yeah.
it was like that was my legit first time seeing it, and it blew my mind. Like I love it. Like that's why I was kind of confused at first. Is it gonna be like all tied together and stuff like that, like with normal, Call of Duty, or is it gonna be its
Hmm.
own thing, you know? Because the bad guy, most of the bad guys, that bad guy that comes out, the guy that takes his mask off, didn't Captain Price throw him over a fucking ledge in the campaign?
You have no audio.
What do you mean I have no audio?
T.
Yo yo. Oh wait. Hello. Test this.
You're good.
Test this.
I think I'm
Yeah, but
good.
the guy in the
Check,
trailer.
check. How's that?
You're back.
All right. I
There you
accidentally
go.
bumped my volume. Anyways, J Dog, I'm glad you said something about that because that actually
Because
brings us into our very first topic of this whole podcast. Actually, first off, we're gonna go at like if you have not seen the video, we are gonna go ahead and show it for you guys now, so you could be able to see it. Um, by the way, what up, Clever? Thank you for tuning in, brother. And Clever says, J Dog.
yo yo yo, what's up, brother? Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate it, man. Thank you so much.
But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get into the video of the zombies trailer for Modern Warfare 3. So, without further ado, I'm also gonna say this right now. Call of Duty. Thank you guys for being able to show this, and we should be able to show this as like because it's a podcast. We should be fine to be able to show this whole video. So
Well,
we're
I
for
have it saved backwards if we need to show it.
Nah, we're good. We're good. I've never had any issues on strikes or anything with copyright issues with that.
I think right as
Because
long
we're
as
using it as a what do you call it? As an educational purpose.
true,
Because
true.
a
Yeah,
podcast is an educational purpose. So,
that's-
without further ado, anyways, off topic, we're gonna go ahead and pull this video up. And we are going to have audio still going, like our voices. So if we have something to add on to it as what we think might happen, everyone's going to feel free to be able to do that.
Sorry about that.
It is time. Mask up. Light them up.
And if you guys have something to add, just let me know real quick and I'll pause it. That way we're not having like mixed audio issues.
Yeah, I can't hear anything. But I've seen it before. So right here, this is where they find the false wall, right?
Okay, with that, my question is, how do they know that's a false wall?
Oh, because that guy that they're with, well, you'll see him right now in the trailer. Um, he, he's the owner of some security company, like kind of like Atlas, but it's not Atlas. But I'm just using that as an example from that one Call of Duty game that sucked.
Okay.
But it's like a company like that. So he's helping Zaka, and if I always
Zakaya.
get the name wrong,
Or
Zakayev.
Zakayev or something.
Zakayev. Yeah, well, he's helping him to get that gas that they're there. Like he already knew, and remember, because he's a weapons dealer.
Oh,
So
okay,
that's
that
why-
makes sense.
So that's why he hired that guy. The only one guy that survives, he's the owner of that company that Zakayev hired to help him find that, if that makes sense.
Okay, okay. We'll go and continue then.
Go.
Got the name of the company. Something Solutions. Says with the T.
Using a glow stick right here.
I love the monkey bomb Easter egg right there.
Yeah, alright, so
That's the greatest.
we're gonna pause it right here. Oh, missed it. Hold on. We're gonna pause it right at the right time.
There it is. Monkey bomb.
Right up here, you guys saw.
You just gotta go back
I can go back like a few
like
seconds
half
here.
a second. Yeah, like get ready, right there. Look. One more, right, wait, there.
Right there.
There it is.
Monkey bomb Easter egg right here. All right.
And
Now-
then there's the Coca-Colas also.
We're gonna get into that with another video here, but thought we'd point that out. Just a heads up.
Now that you brought that up, somebody had said that doesn't that
Room's
look
clean.
like the device, like a miniature version of the device that in MW2 when you play, what is it, Infection or Horde or whatever, and it's like a big device or whatever, and you have to protect it from the zombies or some shit like that to open the portals.
Oh,
Like,
you're talking about in Cold War Zombies.
Is it Cold War Zombies?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, because Modern Warfare
Oh,
2
okay.
doesn't have zombies. You're talking about Cold War Zombies, the Aether.
Firebase.
Yeah, it's on Firebase. It's the Aether generators or something like that.
Yeah, but doesn't that look like a smaller version of it? And then
Kinda.
that dead dude looked like Weaver, and then one of them looks like Carver.
We'll get more into that with this next video we'll play after
there,
this.
that guy right there that was behind Zakayev. That's the
That's
owner of
Zakaya.
the company.
Zakaya.
But the guy that was standing behind him, that was the guy that owns the company that he hired to help him find the stuff.
Okay.
Boss, we gotta go! It's the cops! Here they come! Put him down. Roger.
At least they made it out of there.
Dude, that guy up there, that guy, the way he flew, that guy's dead.
Flank it up.
Yeah, they're not messing around.
All right, everyone, watch this fucking sniper.
I know,
It
that guy's
doesn't-
good, bro.
I'm fucking impressed with this fucking sniper.
It doesn't take
Like, he lays down underneath the car, blows the turn up, fucks one of these guys up in the skull, almost hits him.
Dude, this is like I said it in my review. This is like a true fuck it moment. Like, I have no idea what it does, but fuck it.
Here's what he would have done if he didn't kill it. Just hold on to it.
But like, he has no idea what he just like fucking unleashed, man.
What was his plan? Was he gonna sell him?
Pretty much.
Pretty much, yeah. Imagine having something like that happening IRL.
Dude, that would suck.
Like, that's how the zombie apocalypse happens.
Like, so just some dumbass just like
Throwing a vial and it shattering and creating the zombie apocalypse.
Right, like he
Never
wasn't.
know.
He was just trying to get away from the cops and threw it. Like, fuck that guy.
Right.
Shoot that! Somebody shoot that guy.
For real.
Looks like we have our weapon.
Looks like we have our weapon. Yeah, no shit.
Like, you have no idea what. Like, and I was hearing things like how they're saying like it's a containment zone, so that like on the outside that there might be AI and actual other players, and you can either like team up or fight against the other players, and then you can go into the containment zone.
Right.
Or maybe I have it backwards. Like basically, like, or no, it might be that you have to escape the gas, something like that. Something like
Because
that.
I heard there was not.
I remember hearing it.
I heard there was not going to be no PvP.
I was reading somewhere, and I think I don't remember. Please don't correct me on this. If I, well, no, please do correct me if I am wrong. But I think Charlie Intel took and said that it is worked into the UI for the game, saying that there is going to be it's not going to be round based. It's going to be an open world, and it'll kind of be like a DMZ situation where there is other players, and you can assimilate to help, but it's not going to be like where it's like as much as DMZ has. It's only going to be like maybe 3 or 4 squads max, not DMZ where you got like 6 squads.
But mostly everyone's helping out each other.
Yeah, everyone's helping each other.
Oh, okay. So I was like half right.
Yeah, I mean, quote me if I'm wrong. Feel free to message me in the comments if I am wrong. But I'm pretty sure Charlie Intel said something about that. But we're going to go ahead and continue with the video here. Mind you, this person that's on the screen right now is Laswell from MW2.
Hey,
Campaign?
The campaign mission, yep.
Yeah, I haven't done the campaign yet.
excuse me.
And
Al-Qaeda was planning something a few months ago.
who is that on the left here?
Fucking Soap, bruh.
It's Soap. What is Kate Laswell and Soap? I don't remember his fucking last name, damn it.
McTavish.
Yeah, Soap McTavish. What do those two have to deal with? Like, why are they in charge of this all? Like, that's what I'm wondering. Now, the next video, it'll kind of help explain it, and we'll get more into it. But I thought I'd put that out there to make people kind of think about
But
it.
real quick, this is why I'm saying, like, is there gonna be 2 campaigns maybe, like the Modern Warfare campaign, like Modern Warfare 3 campaign remastered, and then Zombies, but maybe Operation Deadbolt is like just like another form of campaign, but with zombies and all the characters.
No, so if you remember Cold War, Cold War was Operation. What was Cold War's operation?
I should know this. It was kind of like that in Black Ops 3. They had a Zombies Chronicle campaign. I see where you're coming from.
And then they had but also too, another thing I want to point out, this dude that's about to pop up, he should be in his 70s.
Okay, so Cold War, it was Operation Chaos, and it's a mission.
Chaos.
But
Okay.
they had intel that you had to collect for that mission. So it was zombies mode, but you had to collect intel for it.
Yeah, that's what like the Easter. Well, obviously the Easter eggs and stuff, right? So yeah.
Yeah. So it's probably going to be the same thing. But who knows? Maybe. I'm curious about that, definitely. But we'll go ahead and continue the video here.
We worked out where he was operating. All we could do was go kinetic and hope to flush the bastard out.
One of our checkpoints reported hostile contact. Then the whole town went dark.
Until we know what's going on, containment is the name of the game. No one gets in, and nothing, I mean nothing gets out. Clear?
Ravenov here has experience.
Okay. The guy on the right, Laswell just said it, is Dr. Ravenov.
Doctor
Or
Major or something.
Sergeant Ravenov, or...
Yeah, because in Cold War he's the one that's behind the glass, right?
No. Sergei Ravenov. He was introduced in the map Firebase Z. Ravenov is a Spetsnaz operator who aligned himself with Requiem against the Omega Group.
Okay.
And then it says he is also set to premiere in the Modern Warfare 3 Zombies, obviously.
Oh.
Not Sergeant, Captain Ravenov.
Oh,
It's
shit.
Captain
shit.
Sergei Ravenov.
Fucking Captain Russia. Fuck it. That's his name from now on.
Captain Sergei Ravenov. Now, mind you, like,
Captain Russia.
if you look at it, like, you see how old he is?
Yeah.
He's like in his 70s or something like that, like
Yeah.
60s, 70s.
Like if you do the math between Cold War and the timeline, it is right.
The timeline adds up to where
Yeah,
it's
he's-
modern day.
Yeah, he's got to be at least in his 70s.
He's like
60s,
late
maybe.
60s, early 70s.
70s. And then also to remember, because this is Modern Warfare 3, we're close to the events of 2025 from Black Ops 2. So like also too, is this going to be like a prequel?
Tied into BO2 remastered.
Yeah. Since Treyarch is in this.
Yeah.
Well,
so
Treyarch's
that's
in
a good
this,
question.
but
That-
no.
That just popped in my head. Like legit,
No,
that
Treyarch
was-
isn't in charge of the zombies for this.
But no, they're just in the back, right? Making sure it's all good.
Yeah, they're just kind of like making sure everything's all tied together and everything. But
basically
Sledgehammer
providing-
is the one in charge of the whole thing.
Yeah, but if you have Treyarch backing you up, then you know that's a good sign.
Yeah. So
Hopefully.
there's that. We're gonna go ahead and continue the video here.
With this kind of incursion.
Привет. He'll give you the lay of the land. Keep your head up and listen to him if you want to survive.
Report to SSO Green. Out here, this is her show. Welcome to Operation Deadbolt.
This is us. Let's move.
Modern Warfare 3 pre-order now.
Pre-order any digital edition and get the zombie ghost operator
Dude,
skin.
somebody tried to make not a conspiracy, but they tried to make a thing out of that because that ghost has the zombie skin. Like, did he die? Is he gonna be a no? It's just marketing, bro. They just want to sell you a skin. They
No, it's
wanna
just
sell you
a skin.
Yeah, that's all it is. But somebody, I remember not
There were a lot of
having
things
it,
that
but
were easy-
seeing it in a video where they were like, no, like does that mean he dies and he's a zombie? Like, no, dude, they're just trying to sell you a skin. Like, come on.
Right, exactly, yeah.
You're smarter than that. Come on.
No, one thing I'm thinking, right? They say it's the biggest world map. That'd be so cool if they added Easter eggs from other CODs. And what happens if they put some kind of transit system? I don't know. Probably not.
Dude,
I'd
I would honestly, I'm very open to like a Black Ops like remastered, like 1 and 2, or like remastered, like the campaign, everything, and the zombies, like because there's so much more that they could add, like to make like not change it in like the zombie mode, not change it, keep it the way it is, but you can make it better. You know, work on the things that you missed, that they missed a little bit.
Something
You know what
I saw was Charlie Intel.
Okay.
Who is Ratcliffe from?
Ratcliffe?
Yeah, Ratcliffe.
I've never heard it.
General Ratcliffe?
Like, here, I'll show you. This guy.
That's not bro, that's Adler.
That's Ratcliffe.
No, that's Adler, probably dressed as him from the mission.
Well, his nickname is Ratcliffe. So it's probably Adler, Ratcliffe, whatever.
Yeah, but no, that's Adler. I could just tell by the fucking scowl.
Well, apparently Treyarch's Call of Duty for 2024 has allegedly cast lead character Ratcliffe, or also known as
Uh-oh. I'll be back. My computer's gonna die.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Save it. Hurry. Call 911. By the way, guys, I'm streaming too. If you want to come say hi and leave some likes, that would be amazing.
Yeah,
Let me grab a cigarette real quick.
actor Luke Charles Stafford. Despite his release, okay, yeah, anyways, basically saying, from the looks of it, Call of Duty 2024, it has like two different things that they're saying, but they're saying it's going to be like a remaster of Black Ops, not Black Ops 2.
Oh, okay. Is that what? That's what they're saying. It's gonna be like in the 90s or something.
Yeah, so if you look, it's gonna be they're saying that it's gonna be like Call of Duty Black Ops, not Black Ops 2.
Oh, okay.
So it's
Black Ops 1
more
remaster?
more than likely it's gonna be Black Ops 1 remastered.
Fuck, I got the hiccups. Sorry, I got the hiccups.
And
Yeah, I
then
can see
moving
that.
on to Black Ops 2 remastered, more than likely. So, I don't know. That's what I read. I could be wrong. Once again, if I am, feel free to message me in the comment section. Let me know. But you guys are wanting to know the Easter eggs, aren't you?
Everybody wants to know that.
I am. And what is like? Is this gonna tie into like the Ether storyline and stuff? Because like,
Yeah.
remember
That's what I
at the end, remember at the end of Cold War, Richtofen. Shit, it's a version of Richtofen that exits at the very end.
Yeah, the video here will kind of help explain all the Easter eggs here for you guys.
Excuse me, ladies and gentlemen, I have the hiccups. I'm sorry.
I'm going to go ahead and share the video. Maybe you guys will be able to hear it. All right.
There are a lot of things that are easy to miss in the Modern Warfare.
Could you hear that?
Yeah.
All right, if I turn my mic off, tell me. Can you hear it?
3 Zombies trailer, so let me show you
Clear.
Awesome. So
Yep.
there's the video that we're going to show. I'm going to go ahead and pull it up for everyone. And if we have things to add on, feel free to add it on. Just let me know so I can pause it. But otherwise, try to let him talk and say what he's got to say first. By the way, I want to give special credits to Mr. Dalek JD over on YouTube. He's the one that made this video.
I'm a big fan, by the way, of that guy.
Yeah, he's the one that made this video. He's all about Easter eggs in Call of Duty for the most part. So, big, huge credit to him. We're using this video. Please don't sue us. We're using it for educational purposes for our podcast. So,
He seems like a chill enough guy that he would understand. You know?
So here you guys go. Here's the video. Give me a second here.
Cups.
Helps if I press the button. Yoink, yoink, yoink.
There are a lot of things that are easy to miss in the Modern Warfare 3 Zombies trailer, so let me show you every secret. Starting with every hidden secret.
Do what?
That scared the shit out of me.
All right, here we go.
Detail within that room. As soon as Zakayev and his crew enter the room, you can see a monkey bomb on a shelf that the torch briefly shines across. During this ceiling camera shot, one of the members flashes their torch to the right. You can see on the shelf on the bottom row is the Cerberus wonder weapon from Mauer de Toten and the arm from a Kranzi Soldat's cannon. An extremely hard to see detail on the shelf above is 3 perk cans, those being Elemental Pop, Deadshot Daiquiri,
Elemental Bop, Deadshot Daiquiri, and Juggernog. In order. Deadshot Daiquiri here. Elemental Pop. And Juggernog.
and Juggernog. And right in between all those perk cans is the WAND, the weaponized Ethereum neutralizer device that you use to deploy your field upgrades in Cold War zombies. Now, there is some extreme importance to this room that we don't exactly understand yet, but it has incredible importance and meaning because these 4 heavily decomposed bodies seated around the table are none other than the 4 members of Requiem. The main distinguishable one is Grigori Weaver, and is an identical match based on the signature eye patch as well as his facial hair and his head of hair. A few seconds later, we get a closer look at the 2 other bodies where we can see the one closest to the camera is wearing a beanie hat. Our first assumptions would tie this in with Samantha Maxis during the events of Firebase Z, as she also wore a beanie hat. That seems to be a very unlikely conclusion. This is more likely to be Major Carver, and the body laid across the table to the left looks none other than Dr. Strauss. During the ceiling shot, you can see a torch shined on the other body whose hairstyle resembles that of Dr. Gray. Now, a really important detail is that all 4 of them are holding hands. Now, this is obviously for a reason that we don't know yet, but in an extremely hard to see detail, it looks like one of the hands is directly connected.
So, it's not one of the hands. All of the hands are directly connected.
You're right, I can see that.
But he didn't show it. But if you go back here, this is connected. This is connected. This is connected. And this is connected.
At the end of
I thought there's only 2 vials in there, right? Shouldn't there be 4?
No yet, but in an extremely hard to see detail, it looks like one of the hands is
wait, time out. Because remember, he's Samantha Max's, but it can't be because remember, she went into the ether after, what is it, Forsaken in Cold War.
Yeah, it was Forsaken. Here it is. He is actually going to talk about that with this.
Maybe they're taking her out. I don't know. I don't know.
He's about to get to it. Trust me. You'll be like, oh, shit.
Directly connected to the machine that is housing these Ethereum vials. Is this part of some sort of sacrifice? Potentially sacrificing themselves to bring Samantha Maxis back out of the Dark Ether? Did the machine extract their souls and infuse it with the Ethereum vials? There is so much more to this than meets the eye, and I love how mysterious this all is. Let's also pay attention to when Zakayev opens the machine, there are only 2 vials remaining, but clearly the machine has slots for 4 vials, 1 vial for each of the Requiem members. That amount of vials is not random. They were all there for a vial each for a reason we don't understand yet. But one piece of evidence we can look to is during the boss fight for the Forsaken in Cold War, you're teleported to a room where the Forsaken tells you to gaze upon the future that awaits you should you defeat him. And that prophecy is of all 4 Requiem members dead. And that is exactly what we're seeing here in modern day. Was this them trying to escape their fate? Have they escaped their fate with their souls in these vials, but yet their physical bodies are dead? Is the writing "No one escapes alive" a reference to the fact that these guys did not escape alive from the Dark Ether, and hence that's why their bodies are here? Another detail to note is this actual machine itself. As it opens to reveal the vials, the shape of it looks very similar to the dome inside of the Firebase Z Zombies map that they were using to create Dark Ether portals. If you remember specifically, this is what Samantha Maxis came out of when she was first trapped in the Dark Ether. There are just so many questions, but let's move on to the main villain of Modern Warfare 3 Zombies.
You were right, J-Dog. You were right.
I said it.
We just thought of the wrong thing.
And I haven't even seen this video yet.
So, you were right. Okay.
This is the first time I'm seeing this video.
Oh, nice. Nice guess.
Yeah.
You just knew.
It's fucking crazy. And it gets even crazier with this coming up.
I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry.
When we first see him, he has a very big scar all across his face, and we know where that came from. During the events of Modern Warfare 2019, Zakhaev used the tensions between the Coalition and the Allegiance to power up all the bunkers in Verdansk, allowing him to activate an ICBM silo hidden within Bunker 10. His plan was to fulfill his father's wishes, but this ultimately came to an end as Task Force...
By the way, these missions that he's talking about right now from 2019 is in the raid missions.
Okay.
Okay. The raid. The Automatic Grad raid episodes in Modern Warfare 2.
I thought this was part of like the main, what do you call it? The story,
campaign.
like the campaign. Yeah, there you go. That one.
Yeah, it's not a part of the campaign for this one, for MW2. But it was put in pseudo into the raid missions in a way. Because you're having to go through the missile silo bunker area for the raid missions. Which I think he also talks about it. But I wanted to point that out before we continue.
141 managed to get the abort code for the missile, and Captain Bryce infiltrated Bunker 10 to try and stop the missile from launching, and in the process shoots Zakhaev in the shoulder before throwing him off this banister to the bottom of the rocket silo. We all assumed from a fall like that Zakhaev was gone for good, but seemingly he has survived, and rather than trying to weaponize nuclear silos, is searching for new weapons and learns about Ethereum. Hence why we see him and Terminus Outcomes find and steal these vials of Ethereum. And if you're enjoying the video so far, let me know by liking and subscribing. A planning board with several documents from the 1980s Dark Ether story, with images of each of Requiem, and a post-it note from Zakhaev himself saying if they are real there will be no stopping us, and another post-it note from Jack Fletcher, the leader of the Terminus Outcomes faction, who says we are a go tonight. Underneath it...
To what?
No, the picture at the top, the picture at the top of the note. The guy in the military, the American, that's one of the guys from Requiem.
Yeah. He's gonna tie it all into that here.
The leader of the Terminus Outcomes faction, who says we are a go tonight. Underneath it, you can see a small tac map of one section of the zombies map itself. Now, I assume the area that's circled in red is the location of the hotel that contains the Ethereum vials. Now, from what I saw from a presentation at Sledgehammer Games last month, we got to see a massive overview of the zombies map, and the layout matched exactly to the layout for the rumored Las Almas map. Thanks to some very clever people in the COD community on Twitter, @Z_Crim was able to overlay this section perfectly onto the Las Almas map, confirming that this overview is 100% accurate. But we know from one of the teasers that this location was abbreviated UR, which is short for Urzikstan, meaning that this zombies map takes place in Urzikstan, and everything we see in this trailer is also set in a part of the map in Urzikstan. Because when Zakhaev throws that vial, it creates an incursion point. From what we know of the gameplay of Modern Warfare 3 Zombies, the aim is to get to as far in the middle of the map as possible to where the incursion zone first started, which is exactly what we see in the trailer, and assuming is also what is circled red on the tac map. The next section of the trailer brings us, the player, into the guise of a new CIA-led operation called Operation Deadbolt. Now, what the trailer doesn't tell you is that this operation was actually created by the CIA in the aftermath of the outbreak events witnessed by Requiem operatives during the events of the Cold War. Now, with nearly 40 years passing between that time and current day, there is no reason that there hasn't already been other outbreak events that happened before what we're seeing now. What the trailer also doesn't explain is that when the team arrives at the exclusion zone along Soap and Ravenov, a few weeks have elapsed since the event shown in the first part of the trailer. Now, as just mentioned, accompanying us is Captain Sergei Ravenov, who's an operator and mission specialist with experience with this kind of incursion, as he helped us during the events of Black Ops Cold War. After the events of Cold War, with the Forsaken being defeated and captured by the strike team, Ravenov gives them and Raptor 1 a salute before exfil as he stays behind. We genuinely don't know what happened next to him, but clearly he survived well into his 70s that we see in modern day, and during the Cold War he was a double agent for the Omega.
Yeah. We both called it.
bigger group, so has been always good at lying low behind enemy lines. Now, right near the end, Kate Laswell makes a comment about a new character that is going to be leading us on the ground in-game, known as SSO Sarah Green. As of now, we know nothing else about this character, but there has to be something substantial for her to be on the ground in the middle of a zombies outbreak all alone. Clearly, she has a lot more knowledge and understanding than most people because she has been here for a few weeks at this point on her own. Now, me personally, I find it extremely interesting that the characters we have for the zombies mode here is Ravenov, Kate Laswell, and Soap McTavish of all characters. And this zombies mode is confirmed to be taking place between the events of Modern Warfare 1 and Modern Warfare 2, lining up perfectly with what we saw with Zakayev and the silo incident. But in that same moment, once Captain Price stops the missile from launching, Price has the first conversation we hear between him and Soap McTavish in this new Modern Warfare universe, and Soap mentions being half a click away off the coast of Verdansk. Now, in this Season 4 cutscene, we can see the exact spatial distance between Verdansk and Urzikstan from an above-Earth view where they are quite close together. Some people believe because Soap is here on his own, this zombies incursion could be taking place at the exact same time as ending the missile in Verdansk. And I like this theory, but unfortunately this theory just doesn't make any sense, because how would Zakayev have survived from that silo and then have made it all the way to Urzikstan within mere moments of those two situations happening? It's a good idea, and I do feel like there is more to the story as to why Soap McTavish specifically is here along with Kate Laswell, and we don't see any other members of Task Force 141. If you have any theories as to why that could be, let me know in the comments below. That about we are just 1 week.
My theory is it's a prequel. It's a prequel, or it's taking place between MW3 and Verdansk and all that. What he was explaining. That's my theory. Fucking hiccups. God damn it.
Good theory. I like that one.
Like it could be like a, you know what I mean, like a side episode, maybe. I don't know. That's my theory.
Exactly. Hey, Team, you have audio?
Yeah, I got audio. Keep going. I'm on the phone.
Okay, just make sure. But yeah, from what I see in the trailer, because I skipped Vanguard. I don't know if there was any zombies in that one. You know?
Yeah, there is a zombie mode, but apparently it sucks.
Does it take place after Cold War, like, with the same people?
No, I don't. I don't think it has anything, because I haven't played it, but I don't think it has anything to do with like the ether or anything. Like,
Oh wow.
I think it's its own thing, like the zombie mode on that one. I think just like in Call of Duty World War II, the one that they made, it has a zombie mode, but that zombie mode I don't think has anything to do with like any of these. I think it's just a zombie mode that they just put in to try something new. The same thing with the one with what is it? The one with Bill Paxton and all them fucking Advanced Warfare. You know, like that. Those two, like that. Zombies also doesn't have anything to do with. Like,
yeah, I see.
The main storyline. The only one that does is like the transit team, you know, and the one from Black Ops 3. Like those storylines all go together. I do know that. And then the Cold War one, like those are all related, but like there's some that I don't think are really part of it, you know.
Yeah. Do you know if the original World at War Call of Duty Zombies, wasn't that the one that kickstarted everything in this storyline?
As far as how it kickstarted the storyline, I don't know, but I do know because I've heard like the interviews and stuff where they say like because the models of the Germans and stuff when you blow up the planes and the way they were they were walking, they looked like zombies, so like they snuck it in there as a like when you finish the campaign, then you unlock zombies mode, and they just stuck it in there to see like, oh, let's see how it plays out, and it turned out to be a big thing. So that one didn't really have a like anything to do with anything either, but it was the one that kick-started everything. And then I think it was after Black Ops, right? It was Black Ops, right? Yeah, Black Ops 1 when they because Kino del Turton and then all that, then they just started just adding to the story as they went along, you know. I don't know if that makes sense.
It makes sense, yeah.
Like it was just an experiment. At World at War, the zombie mode was just an experiment basically, and it hit so well. They were like, "Hey, let's just keep putting it in," you know?
Yeah, and right, there's no way they would kill Samantha Maxis because she was all the way into Black Ops 2. She was on Moon, wasn't she? That Easter egg?
Yeah, but she used to be in the Black Ops zombies. She was a little girl, but
Yeah.
then in Cold War, she's a grown woman. So that you know what I mean? Like also that, and then like I said at the end of what is it, Forsaken, she goes into the ether. Shit. Oh man, I need to stand up real quick. Time up. Y'all do your thing. I can still hear you.
You're
Hear
good.
you guys. I just need to stand up for a bit.
Yeah, it makes some sense and everything. And it just like is mind blowing how everything is tying in all together with that at the same time. And it makes you wonder why they're tying Cold War zombies into modern warfare zombies.
I
Like,
think anyone expected that?
no one expected that.
I think it's interesting. Hopefully, it plays out the way that we think. I would really hope not that it would fail. I'm expecting great things.
Yeah, I mean, everyone is. I mean, a lot of people are saying, oh, it's going to be ass. It's going to be this, that, and the other. It's going to be like, it's going to be just all like a whole mess. And I'm like, you know, don't be so quick to your actions. Like, give it a chance and let them be able to redeem themselves. If it turns out to be ass, then you can bitch about it. But don't bitch about it and say it's ass before you even get to play the gameplay and everything.
Well, you know what I find funny? Because people always complain about something. At first, it's the same thing every single game, and then they change it up. And then it's like, oh my god, I want round base back. I don't want this time limit. I want OG map. And then you give them what they want, then they complain about it again.
Yeah, and it's like you got to be able to have.
You can never satisfy them.
Yeah, you can never satisfy them, and you got to have this balance of at the point where you're like, okay, fuck you guys, we're doing this. Like, you guys are gonna just have to deal with it.
Mm.
And that's when people are like, oh, this game is ass. But like, they can't complain about something that they haven't played yet. So give fucking Call of Duty a chance. Let them actually come out with the fucking zombies before you make a judgment based off of it. And then make your judgments based off your actual gameplay that you've done or seen.
Exactly.
But if you haven't done the actual gameplay, shut your fucking mouth, don't do anything about it, and be like, okay, I'll wait. I'll stand back.
Yeah, but have you noticed too that also too, it's more of a new thing where this whole where people talk shit about a game because they don't like the gameplay or whatever. To me, it's mostly new, you know, because I grew up in the 360 era, PlayStation 2, like stuff like that, right? So,
Right.
Like I think what it is just they don't want to grind. Like I know, like me, I don't like the pay to play type shit.
I don't
Like,
either.
oh, buy this, buy these, like the micro transactions and shit. I fucking hate that. Like, you know what I mean? So I can
Like in
understand some.
MW2,
I
this
can,
one where you have to buy the black cell to be able to get the golden black and stuff. Like that's microtransactions. Or oh, you got to buy this pack to be able to get this special, like one of a chance gun. Like no, like I liked it back when Call of Duty was pay to play, not pay to play, but free to play.
for free. Like
You bought the
and you
game
grind
and you
you
just
grind
grind.
it.
And
Exactly, and then now you got
the
people
only
that like
like pay to play
like
that there was
like
back then was DLC maps.
yeah, exactly.
Like
Like you
I was
wanted
fine with that.
something,
But now
wanted
you
to
got
get
all
a
these microtransactions.
yeah, you can get a better gun and all the skins. You know, I don't
Well,
really
and
know. Doesn't
with
it
the
doesn't bother me.
microtransactions, they make it now where oh, if you purchase a transaction, like oh, you buy this like
Get an OP
operator
gun.
skin, then you get easier lobbies that you get to play in. And they do that. So you're playing in like basically bot lobbies.
Damn, man, fuck.
Like that's what they're
See,
doing to get people to buy their things is be like, oh, if you buy this, then you get a bot lobby. Or the lobbies
Yeah.
become a little bit easier and we pair you up with someone a little easier.
Yeah, I feel you, but it's just like I don't know, man. Like I just miss the old school days. You know, like
Don't we all? Don't we all?
back back when you could put a disc in your fucking console and it worked, and you didn't have to wait fucking 3 hours before you could play it.
Exactly. Like Thine with his Black Ops 3, right? That you were playing?
Yeah. Yeah. But of course, you have to learn how to change with the times.
Well, yeah, it makes sense. Like, you have to learn, but at the same time, like, stop with all the microtransactions. Like, if you're a great franchise, make your money based off of, like, doing better gameplay.
Yeah.
Having a
I feel
better
like it's
UI.
not gonna get better. It's just gonna get worse. I already see where it's
And then
going.
also
Yeah, and
And
it's
also
getting worse.
with those microtransactions, people can buy like overpowered guns and they don't have to grind, they don't have to do shit. So like they're just ranking up real quick because they bought all the best shit. That was for
Exactly, yeah.
sale. You know what I mean? So as a new player, you're at a disadvantage, because like,
Well,
those
and not
motherfuckers-
only that, but they were saying, and I do kind of agree with the video that Rob and I watched earlier today on this
Okay.
one thing. They did say that Call of Duty is catering to the campers, where they're making it where there's more places where there's safe spots and more doors and everything when they revamp the maps and everything. Which is not okay, because for those of you who played it back when it was all fast-paced, hardcore gaming, and you actually had to have skill to do it, where, like, you can jump a corner and kill someone that's hiding in that corner. Well, now they're making it to where, oh, you could just sit there in the corner, and the guy that jumps around the corner, you could fuck them up with one shot, staying ADS'd on that guy. And they're basically catering to all these campers now, which are the fucking noobs who don't know how to play the fucking game.
And that's true. And I've noticed that, like, when I play with you guys, like when I play the like the ranked matches,
ranked?
I've noticed I'll kick a door, dude, and there's somebody like hiding by a refrigerator or like whatever. Like they're camping, like
Yeah.
they're not even sniping, but they're camping. You know?
Which,
And
I
it's like,
mean,
what the
it's
fuck?
ranked. Like, obviously, that's the name, depending on the mode, it's the name of the game. You have to camp it. But at the same time, like, search and destroy, no. Like, hardpoint, yeah, you got to camp that spot to be able to hold that point, to be able to get your time, to be able to win the game. That makes sense. But, like, search and destroy, it's called search and destroy.
Not camp.
Not camp and destroy.
Exactly.
And people don't do that. But what really chaps my hide is all the camping that's going on, especially for these people who are veterans who've been playing Call of Duty, Call of Duty's biggest fan base. Now they're catering to all these guys who are noobs and are campers, which is driving away their biggest fan base gamers, the ones that played the fast-paced games when it was OG Call of Duty.
Way back in the day. But it's just like, I think it's just yeah, you're right. I think you're right. Yes, they do cater to the campers, and it sucks. But like, we used to call motherfuckers out for shit like that, and then now it's like, oh look, I was camping here and saying here, and they can't find me. It's like, yeah, no man, fuck that bullshit. Like, I don't know, man. Like, the times are changing, you know.
Yeah, but I almost feel like zombies is becoming more popular.
Well, yeah, zombies is becoming more popular because it's more fast-paced. You're having to take and run around and do shit. While multiplayer, you don't have that. You can just sit there and camp, so you're getting fucked up by these campers who are doing literally nothing but ADSing the entire fucking game.
Oh yeah, and everyone likes Easter eggs too.
Well, in that too. They took out Easter eggs out of the multiplayer maps.
Like,
and made it to where it's only in zombies.
When it comes to zombies in Call of Duty, I know there's two different types of speedrunner communities. There's speedrunner communities as to how fast you can just get through the rounds and how many rounds you can get as fast, right? Beat the time. And then there's how many Easter eggs and what you can complete.
Who can complete the Easter eggs the fastest?
Yeah.
In order and everything as well, without dying.
And then there's the other community where they just, how many rounds can you get as quickly as possible? Like, can you get to round 13 in so many minutes?
No, it's who can hit 100 rounds in like 100 minutes type thing.
Yeah, there you go. Like, there's two different types. So like, that shit I enjoy. I think it's pretty cool. Like, I want to give that shit a try.
Exactly. Yeah. That, like, for Wild Push and I, we're the kinds that, like, we would go with, like, how many, like, can we get all these Easter eggs in one shot without dying or going down? Like, we're that kind of people. So we're those kinds where we go to that point. I mean, for me, highest rounds, like Cold War, if you were to put me on Die Machine, I can literally hit round, like, I think it's round 50 before I die. Solo. Bro. But that's also because I know a god spot where I could just sit there and camp the entire time, destroying these fucking zombies and not move out of that room and have all my perks. And if I have to be able to leave, like, I have Wall of Fire or whatever that is.
The Ring of Fire.
Ring of Fire. I have that, which helps protect me. And then if I end up getting overcome too much, when you get in the higher rounds, you have the Aether portal that you can take behind you to be able to teleport to save your ass. And then you can take that again and teleport back down to that spot to be able to reset the zombies to give you another chance at shooting them down.
All right, but hey, in the new map that's coming out, you know, the big open world, I really hope that they put the workbench back in, because I don't want them to take away the zombie shield.
Oh, yeah.
You're a fan of the workbench?
Oh, yeah.
I like the workbench, yeah.
I wasn't really too big of a fan of it. I was like, man, it's taking too much because, like, you're getting attacked while you're trying to work on shit. That's why I didn't like it. I don't know. That was
I think that's what it made it more fun, because it also made it a little harder.
Well, yeah. Well, if you're doing it solo, like yeah, like it sucks. But yeah, if you do it with partners, then yeah, of course, and yeah, because you got somebody to watch your back.
Yeah. Well, if you don't play zombies that much, yeah. I'd consider myself a pretty good zombies player. It doesn't bug me to
I
do
would
it.
say I'm decent. I wouldn't say I'm great at it.
Yeah, I just play it. I like playing it. Like I'm not gonna, like I dig it. Like why I dig it? Because it reminds me of like Easter eggs, no Easter eggs, storyline, whatever. I don't know. I just get that feeling of what's it called? House of the Dead. I don't know why.
Mm.
That's why I like zombies. Like that's why I like zombie mode because I get that same feeling of playing House of the Dead.
Right, honestly. But I mean, yeah, overall, like, this is going to be. I have a feeling if they do it just right, and I have a feeling they will, that this is going to be a great zombies mode. And it's going to be kind of like Outbreak, where it's an open world zombies, but you still have the rounds and everything that you can go through once you clear all the zombies out of the map type deal.
Yeah.
So I still feel like you'll have the open map, but still have the round base.
No, I heard they're taking the round base out and having exfils, 30-minute time limit or something.
Are they gonna have exfils too?
Yeah.
Like Cold War?
Or like DMZ.
Yeah.
Nice.
Even having the buy stations. Which I'm excited because I always wanted an open world zombies map.
Well, and something else I heard is they're going to implement it into DMZ. That DMZ is going to be the zombies mode.
Yeah, well,
Because if you think about it, DMZ stands for demilitarized
Demilitarized.
Thank you, J-Dog. That's what DMZ stands for.
Mm-hmm.
Well, what is in the trailer for MW3 Zombies, where are they going into?
Yeah.
A
exactly.
demilitarized zone.
And think about like a real zombie apocalypse. I feel like that would be a real operation there. Like, go in there, get what you need to do, get out.
Exactly, yeah. Like, do what you can to help finish this and then get the fuck out. But also complete. So I have a feeling like the DMZ missions are going to tie into that eventually and become the zombies mode overall. And it just be its own thing, but it's going to be zombies. And it'll be cross-platform all the way around, or its own game mode overall.
Pretty cool. Makes it more realistic, too.
Yeah. So I think that's what is going to happen, but only time will tell. And if you guys want to be able to get a little sneak peek into zombies and what's going to happen with zombies, stay tuned in MW2 for... Let me see if I can find it here.
You're calling me, right? Yeah. Oh, so we gotta do a thing on it.
Let me see if I can find it. Yeah, here.
Yeah. All right. How much time we got? Like what? Like
Almost done. We're finishing up with final points.
all right. I'll be right there, Pop. I'll be right there. All right.
But to like kind of finish it up, this is we got the haunting happening in MW2, which is their Halloween thing happening in season what is that? Season 6 remastered? Not remastered, reloaded. So as soon as that comes out, we have our first sneak peek at what zombies is going to be like.
Nice.
Because that's kind of what that is. It's a sneak peek into the zombies. So if you guys want to kind of see what's going to happen, check that out. I will also be live streaming the beta, so there might be a chance that the zombies mode will be in the beta. If it's not, darn it. If it is, stay tuned for it, because then we will get into it, and you guys can be able to watch and see how it is. But any final points for you guys, or do you think we're all good here?
I think we pretty much covered everything that we needed to cover for now until the next podcast, and see how until things play out. So sorry to cut you off, man.
Oh no worries. The last thing I have to say is, I think what they're doing is catering to both zombie fans and just regular COD players, which is interesting. People already think the game's going to be bad, but having the zombies aspect to it, that intrigues people.
Yeah. So I don't know. We'll see. Only time has to tell. But unfortunately, that is all the time we have for today's podcast. Thank you to everyone who was tuning in. We do have a thing that I want to mention. We do have merch out, starting with J-Dog makes his own merch. He has koozies, and he does his logo.
I don't mean to cut you off, but duty calls, man. I gotta go do some work. But you guys do your thing. Finish up the stream. I just want to say goodbye and thank you for everybody for tuning in. Yes, I do have my own merch, and T Money will tell you all about it. I have a call that
Just don't exit the Discord call. I leave it pulled up, and I'll take care of the rest.
All right, for sure. Well, you guys have a good one, and it's been J-Doc 1302 JAY. You guys have a good one, and I love y'all. And Rob, it's always good seeing you, brother. You guys have a good one, man.
You too. Later, J-Dog.
See you later. Yeah.
But yeah, no, unfortunately that is all the time we have for today. If I can get my camera back up here real quick. And wild push. Sorry about the stream.
Oh yeah. See, I wish I had the whole lore of zombies memorized, but I don't. There's too much to cover.
Oh yeah, for sure. But
you can go watch an hour or two video on it.
Yeah, or there is a website that you can go to for it as well, which is Call of Duty's official website. So you can go to their official website, and it'll go more into the lore about MW3's zombies and what's going on with it. Unfortunately, we don't have the time to be able to cover all of it, but there you guys go. Last thing we have to mention is, obviously merch. Go get yourself the J-Dog's merch. His email will be linked in the description down below. He does koozies and custom koozies, but custom koozies cost more. As well as shirts. He's going to start doing shirts. As well as over on the merch website, J-Dog has his own apron on there. Thine Panic will end up having his own merch on here as well, as soon as I can get a logo of his cut out better, because right now I don't have a good one of his. We also have the OGGC's Tidy Text Hoodie, which is limited edition. It comes in 3 colors: black, mulberry, and navy blue, which all of it looks slick. As well as go get yourself the hat. The hat is really cool, especially the camo. I like it. And the Gildan sweatshirt is really comfortable. I own one myself. Thine owns one himself as well. It's very comfortable, and it's got the Team Money Plays logo on the back. We'll have one that has J-Dog, and we'll have one that has Thine Panic on the back of it as well. So you can get your own specific. And last but not least, on the merch website, you can get yourself a jacket. It's like a rain jacket type thing. Perfect for the fall weather that's coming up. So get you that. All the colors. I have black, yellow, camo, blue, and red. Honestly, my favorite is the camo. So definitely get that as well. But other than that, thank you guys for tuning in. This is obviously J-Dog signing off for you. Team Money Play is signing off for you. And Wild Push signing off for you today. Thank you guys for tuning in. And stay tuned tomorrow because I will be going live for my lobbies. We're going to be doing Hide and Seek and Team Money Says. So stay tuned for that. Without further ado, thank you guys for tuning in. And give me a second here. Other than that, you guys have a wonderful week. And we will see you guys tomorrow. Later.
See you guys.
Whoops. Wrong button. Oops. Wrong button again.
No.
Hold on. Sorry about the stream. Once again, Wild Push and Team Money signing off for you today.